Well, Uri Dromi is the director of the Jerusalem Press Club, joins us now live to discuss all of this in more detail. Thank you very much for talking to us. So the Palestinian Authority have suspended all official contact with Israel then. Is that a justified and proportionate response, do you think?
It's regrettable that this is the Palestinian official response, and I hope it's only on the spur of the moment, you know, when tensions are high, and soon we'll hear something else, and perhaps with some intervention of the Americans, Israelis, Palestinians, and of course the Jordanians who are heavily involved in this will come together and try to abate the flames, because this is like a bushfire. If you can kill it when it's just starting, that's better. And the last thing we need here in this region, which is already troubled anyway, is a conflict on the religious ground. So I hope leaders from all sides will come together and issue a proclamation that will really calm down the tension.
Following that thought then, why do you think Israel is so determined to stick with this policy of putting these detectors at the mosque when they know, the Israeli authorities know, it does increase tensions?
You know, Israeli authorities didn't just put there the metal detectors just for fun. If you remember, a few days ago, two Palestinians killed two Israeli policemen who also happen to be Arabs, by the way, or Druze, on the mosque. So there's a need for increased security. By the way, just look at what happens in Mecca. They put bracelets, e-bracelets on people. So it's security measures are for all. It's not just measures imposed by the Israelis. But I hope again that, you know, if you remember a few years ago, there was a tension on Al-Aqsa Mosque, and there was talk arranged by Secretary of State Kerry with the Prime Minister Netanyahu, Mahmoud Abbas, and King Abdullah of Jordan, and they put cameras there, and everybody was happy with it. So I hope with some behind the doors consultations and you know bringing heads together, we can solve this problem, and at the same time maintain security on Temple Mount.
This time around, how do you see the situation being resolved without the detectors being taken away?
I hope people will not really escalate the situation, because this is the last thing we need here. What we really need here is resumption of talks between Israelis and Palestinians. There's a American negotiator running around here, Mr. Greenblatt, and this region really needs a breakthrough from this cycle of violence, and especially not a cycle of violence which is motivated by religious motivation. So I deeply hope that wise people will get together and find a solution to this.